Let me show you how to insert SIM cards and also how to use memory cards with your Samsung A36 and A56. Inside the box you'll find a tool like this, which we can use to eject essentially the SIM card slot. So on the bottom over here on this side we have the SIM card slot. So this is a basically tiny hole where you actually need to insert this tool inside. Also, as you see, we also have more holes, but those are actually microphones. Do not try to attempt to insert them there, otherwise you'll pierce your microphone and you'll destroy your microphone essentially. So really all we do is simply take this tool and insert it basically in this hole and then push inwards. As you see, the tray actually pops out. We even get a warning on the screen, and this is what the SIM card tray looks like. As you see, also you have tiny drawing on how you should insert your SIM card, and these phones use tiniest nano SIM card. So this is what they look like. And as you see on this corner we also have this tiny cutout, so we simply need to align it in the same position. Also, if we flip it over, as you see, we actually have space for two cards. So again, you simply need to insert them in the basically the orientation as it's shown. So again, for me, you see, I have to insert like this, and again make sure it's completely flush. So again, if you have the other SIM card on the other side, then kind of make sure to hold this tightly so they do not actually fall out. And then again, we can simply slide inwards like this and make sure it's properly inwards and there are no protrusion outwards essentially. Also, if you have lost your SIM card tool, you can also use sewing needle to eject the SIM card tray on this phone as well. And then basically once you insert your SIM card, you can also go in settings, click connections over here, SIM manager, and here you can actually basically it might also ask you to update. So you can also kind of manage your SIM card over here. For example, if you have two SIM cards, you can also set which SIM card used for calls, messages, and also mobile data. Also here you can install eSIMs as well. But again, we can only use two SIM cards at the same time. So either two physical SIM cards or one physical SIM card plus one eSIM at the same time on this phone essentially. And what about memory cards? So these phones actually do not come with memory card slot. So yeah, it kind of really sucks. So if you want to use memory cards, you kind of have to get an adapter which maybe looks something similar to this essentially. For example, I can use the big cards with this one, and also you can get smaller adapters so for these. I will leave a link where you can get these essentially. So they cost maybe like $2 or $3, so they're very inexpensive. And basically once you connect, basically as you see on the top, you will see this USB storage added, and as you see, we actually can access this memory card and basically transfer files to that memory card. Also, if we go in our apps and search for the files, it will pop up with this My Files app over here essentially, and then we can, for example, go to our images and select some image or videos we want to transfer, click copy or move. So let's click copy, and then on the top over here scroll to this USB storage essentially, select the folder where you want to paste it basically, and copy here, and it's transferred over to your memory card. So it's kind of ridiculous that you removed this slot. So if you maybe even want a cheaper phone, you can maybe get like A35 or A55, because those phones actually still have the memory cards slot. So only on this year phones they removed it finally, which I think is complete scam really. Anyway, good luck.